As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why the new MyBiz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with MyBiz plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit verizon.com/business to get started today. New lines only. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes auto pay and paper-free billing and promotional discount. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge. Applicable add-ons, prices, and terms apply. Guarantee applies to base monthly rate and stated discounts only. Add-on prices additional. Offers end September 30th, 2025.
At IKEA, your dreams can come true. Well, maybe not the ones where you're being chased by a monster. We're talking about kitchen dreams. And there are IKEA products and solutions for all of them. Whether it's a whole new kitchen, a statement glassware set, or just new cutlery. If you got big dreams or small dreams and any size of budget, IKEA can help you bring them to life. Visit IKEA.us/dreamkitchen to learn more. Dream the possibilities.
Everyone in the crowd is gonna die. I wanna kill you. I wanna kill you. I wanna kill everyone. Fuck you, audience. Fuck the audience. We're gonna fucking kill you. We're gonna fucking kill you.
Who needs an alarm in the morning when McDonald's has sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles and a breakfast cutoff? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Conair is here for one thing, hair. Not nails, not lashes, not lips. We're here for messy hair, big hair, out of my way hair, short hair, long hair, all hair. So whatever you're crimping, curling, combing it out, or going for any kind of blowout, at Conair, we've got all the styling tools you need to do your thing, however you want to do it. Click or tap now to shop Conair on Amazon. Here for hair. Conair.
My favorite thing about Shipt since I signed up for Target Circle 360? No price markups when I order same-day delivery from tons of local stores. Only a handful of alcohol retailers and items don't count. I won't lie, I've had too much fun being like, markups on groceries? Not in my fridge. Markups on pet food? Not for my DOG. Markups on tools, electronics, home goods, meds? Not in my house. Anyway, it's awesome. Order now at shipt.com/360, terms apply.
girl. Girl so hard I can feel my brain. I'm a crop top girl in a cut up shirt. I rave in my room with my LED. I'm girl real good with the MVP. Posted my bed like a sacred ground. Hug my punches are breaking down. Hit the climb, the world comes back. Shower thoughts, but I won't act. E-girl straight tan with the burnout computer fan. Crop top stains in a mismatched sock. Third track posted from under a rock. Don't call me cute, I'm a freak in the client. Hawaii on the service while I ride inside. I do seem big, but my mood's even bigger. Look like a snack, but I taste like vinegar. Hug to a bed like a sacred ground. Hug my punches, I'm breaking down. Hit decline as the world comes back. Shower in thoughts, but I won't act. Scrolled so hard, I can feel my brain rot. I'm a crop top girl in a cut up shirt. I rave in my room with my LED. I'm girl feel good with the MVP. I'll be your neat girl. 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 Blackboard girl in a blanket fort. New wave e-girl with rings so short. Job application and over for years. Log me on before I disappear. Laptop burns, my thighs are numb. The door's been locked since 2021. Go outside, being erratic, I'm bust. They wear fake smiles, I wear real dust. I'll be your neat girl. 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 I'll be your neat girl.
For a house to feel like home, it has to reflect who you are. That's where Pella Windows can help. We've got more window styles and options than ever before. So whether your home style is traditional, contemporary, or somewhere in between, we've got plenty of ways to bring your vision to life. Even if you have something a little more one-of-a-kind in mind, we offer custom options to make it happen. Come home to a space you're proud of. Visit Pella.com today.
Hello, Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
Hi, I love hosting the holidays, and this year I want to invite more people.
The more the merrier, right?
Yes, but my husband
Doesn't want a big table for just one meal a year?
Exactly.
How about our Tunstat extendable table? It's only big when it needs to be, and only $3.49.
Ooh, an extendable table for extended family, like my sister's neighbor's barista.
Sure. Find your big dreams, small dreams, and holiday hosting dreams in-store or online at IKEA.us. Dream the possibilities.
A lo largo de la historia, las manzanas han cambiado el mundo. La manzana de Newton llevó al descubrimiento de la gravedad. William Tell le disparó a una manzana en la cabeza de alguien por alguna razón. Pero ahora, los genios de Fireball están usando manzanas para lanzar su delicioso whisky de canela hacia una nueva era. Presentamos el nuevo Fireball Blazing Apple. Prueba la historia en cada trago con el nuevo sabor de Fireball, Blazing Apple. Por favor, bebe con responsabilidad. Whisky con sabor natural de canela, 33% de alcohol por volumen, producido por Sazerac, Frankfurt, KY.
Purpose doesn't just come to you. You have to search for it. Whether it's deep in a forest or high in a mountain, it could be in a conference room or aircraft hangar.
All clear.
Or in a secure, undisclosed location. It could be just beyond wherever you are right now. With over 500 Army civilian careers to choose from, find your next level at armyciviliancareers.com.
See his nasty legs and tongue. When he wakens, watch him run.
Think RSV is just for babies? If you're 50 or older with certain chronic conditions like heart disease or diabetes, or over 75, no matter how healthy you feel, RSV can make you really sick. While there's no prescription treatment for RSV, just one dose of an RSV vaccine can help protect you. Check eligibility and book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Black Rifle Coffee Company is about more than just brewing great coffee here in America. When you choose Black Rifle, your money goes a long way toward raising money for veteran causes that help us serve those who serve.
While tackling a bath remodel can feel intimidating, the Home Depot makes bringing your dream bath to life, well, a dream. Find everything you need within your style and budget to build your bath from the ground up. From soaking tubs to statement vanities, designer quality hardware to tile that ties it all together. The Home Depot. Dream baths built here.
hypnosis. Rolling, endless, black, hypnotized, inning, green, mesmerized.
Hypnotized, I love my body, every scar and every story. No more hiding, no more shame, I'm hypnotized to own a name. Picture first step, I fall in deep sleep, penetrates and bypass TV. No more down, my eyes blue like it's under a spell, words worth all others. Hypnotized, I love my body, every scar and every story. No more hiding, no more shame, I'm hypnotized to own a name. In this dream, I hear some's voice, I'm making sounds with my new choice. No more fear, no need disguise, I'm seeing all with hypnotic eyes.
All under our hypnosis. All under our hypnosis. Hypnotized, mesmerized, endlessly, activate.
Vibrations capturing all I need visually.
Mesmerized, lonely, all the love, virtually.
Synchronized in the glow, feel it flow visually.
Hypnotized, mesmerized, endlessly, activate.
Algorithms, illusions, where I begin initially.
Repetition, realizing, it's really you, recognizing, amplifying frequency, long speed, equal zero.
Gotta hit the brakes and the drop beat goes like this.
All under our hypnosis.
Hypnotized, I love my body, every scar and every story. No more hiding, no more shame, I'm hypnotized to own a name. Picture first step, I fall in deep sleep, penetrates and bypass TV. No more down, my eyes blue like it's under a spell, words worth all others. Hypnotized, I love my body, every scar and every story. No more hiding, no more shame, I'm hypnotized to own a name. Knowing heart like sun has flow, I'm in trance where I will grow. Like colors, whispering a show, I'm in love from head to toe.
Kids. They grow up so fast. One day they're taking their first steps, and the next, they don't fit into the tiny sneakers they took them in. You blink your eyes and their princess dress is 2 sizes too small, and their dinosaur backpack isn't cool anymore. But don't cry because they're growing up. Smile, because you can profit off of it. For real, there are a bunch of parents on Depop looking for the stuff your kid just grew out of. Download Depop to start selling.
finally in your wellness era? Then you know gut health is gut wealth. And with 20 years of science behind it, Activia can help keep those good gut vibes going. Deliciously smooth and creamy, Activia probiotic yogurts and dailies have billions of live and active probiotics and help support gut health while you go about your day. Your gut is where it all begins, so start with Activia. Enjoying Activia twice a day for 2 weeks as part of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle can help reduce the frequency of minor digestive discomfort.
Let's all give it up for loneliness, for all the better friends you wish you had instead, for all I never should have said, for all the stylish trends, the problems you defend, but everything will need its end. There's nothing more to bleed, I really did believe we speak the same analogies, but I was stuck between the real world and the dream on the other side of the screen. They give their praises from a safe distance. Despite this, I begin to think
Just tip me over and pour me out. Drinking
Las herramientas Makita amanecen en las manos de los pros. Los pros que no usan atajos y solo hacen cortes precisos. Que entienden que el día termina solo cuando el trabajo está bien hecho. Los pros que saben que sus herramientas durarán para muchos trabajos y por muchos años. Cuando el trabajo exige lo mejor, elige Makita. Creada para ser la mejor. Disponible en The Home Depot.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it. But your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.